Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about how Jesus is real and how God is real and just like some proofs of that. Well, first of all, Jesus is the only one that's being taken out of schools, and God is the only one that's been taken out of schools. Recently they had, I don't know, it wasn't like a court thing, but it was like they had to take him out. And they aren't doing that with Buddha or anybody else. No, I'm not understanding why. I'm just thinking it's probably because nobody wants to follow God because they don't want to give up their ways because they know that he's real. So they want him out of the schools. Also, it is 2018. Elia, why is it 2018?
2018 years
After
Jesus died on the cross.
See? She knows. She knows. Good. Good. Well, most people don't know that, and if they do know that, then they're just brushing it off, I guess, because nobody seems to care.
Kicking the dirt off.
Yeah, they're kicking God out of schools, out of like restaurants, out of different places. I tried to hand tracts out once inside of the Red Barn, I think it's called the Red Barn, and they completely rejected all the tracts that I put in, but some of them were hidden, so
That's good.
yeah, we still accomplished something, but they were really, really angry and upset, or not really angry, but they were upset that we'd even put tracks in there. So, just one question for you guys, and see, you can just kind of like take this, chew on it, think of it. But if God isn't real, then why do you get so offended whenever somebody talks about him?
That is actually a very good question. The longest time I used to wonder where people would go after they died, and if God was even real, if there was no such
Before
thing as
you were
heaven.
saved.
Yeah, I used to wonder that like crazy. It's like, is heaven not real and we're just worshiping something fake? So I used to think, nope, wrong.
No, there is actually a lot of proofs that God is real, and especially in the creation account. Like in the 6 days that everything was created. And we're going to make an video on evolution too, but just how could a Big Bang create something so
Because there was nothing
small,
there at that time.
like a butterfly? Yeah, evolution. Yeah, Kenzie's over here. She's doing math, so we're kind of like, she's sort of present with us. She's just not on camera, but she's sitting right over here. And yeah, evolution is pretty much, okay, so take your favorite watch apart, like with all the little tiny hands and all the little screws and all these little tiny little pieces, maybe toy, I don't know. Cut it all up. Yeah, run it over with the car, and then put it inside of a drawer and shake it as hard as you can. Really, really hard, and then wait like 5 minutes. And then open it up and see if it's the same watch that you had taken apart before.
If it doesn't form back together, it's not like you.
Explosions don't create things. Explosions explode things. They cause pieces to fly all over. And I don't know if that's how maybe they think that the eyeballs got in animals. There was like little piece of dirt that decided it just like exploded out of nothing. I don't know how.
How would that go there? Because there was nothing created.
Yeah.
At that
And
point.
even
So
if
how
you
could something that wasn't created be created and then explode and then create stuff?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know anymore. Back to science, which is now
But I do know something that's real. The creation account. Because I don't know how you guys think that an explosion made. Okay, so look at a mouse. Look up a picture on Google. Go to Google right now. Open up another tab. Look at a picture of a mouse or a butterfly and then see if an explosion could have made the tiny eyes, every single individual hair, little teeth, little lips, little nose, little nostrils, beautiful veins that almost they look like little rivers flowing through. I don't know how an explosion could have made that. So just
Explosions destroy things. They're not like
if
stuck in
you
something
do
together.
know how this is possible, and if you somehow find out that that was the truth or something, you can go ahead and put down your explanation in the bottom
Comments
because
down
I am
below.
very confused on how this explosion created stuff. I'm
Because
sorry.
explosions destroy things. So how an explosion create something?
Anyway, sorry, I'm just reeling now. Genesis. Okay, the creation. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So, for all you people who are wondering where the earth actually came from, God created it, and the earth was without form. So, it was just like this big blob of grossness, just kind of floating there.
It was like it's like just not. Wasn't it like nothing there?
No,
Or was
the
there
earth,
something there?
He created the heaven and the earth. So, He created this thing here. Sorry, I fixed my browser. He created this earth. So he created it, and the earth was without form and void. So he created, it's kind of like this little water blobby
So
thing.
just a stream of water.
Yeah, like this gross, like,
It just,
thing looking thing of water.
just
And darkness was upon the face of the deep, so it was all dark. There wasn't any light yet. The Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So he was over the waters. So the waters existed. He created all this waters and stuff. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. So he just said, "Let there be light." And maybe you guys are right. Maybe there was a big bang. Maybe he said, "Let there be light," and then there was an explosion.
But it wouldn't be created out of nothing.
Because there actually is scientific evidence that there was a bang, but there is no evidence that everything was created by itself.
Being shoved together and going like boom.
Because yeah,
came out of nowhere.
there is a verse that says that he stretched the heavens. So when he said that, blew up and stretched it, or he just stretched it, I don't know, but
it never came from nowhere.
It did not come from nowhere, no.
It wasn't just like one day the earth came because boom, Big Bang happened.
And God saw the light and that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. So he said, "This is daytime. It's night." Well, he hasn't made that yet. He just said, "This is light. This section, I turned on the lamp. Now this is light." And then without that, that's darkness, because darkness is just no light. It's just the absence of light.
Whenever there's nighttime, it's completely dark, and whenever it's day, it's completely light.
And God called the light day. So this is day, and the darkness he called night, and this darkness is night.
So he divided that so it wouldn't be like half dark every day, half light, and one half the earth was like too cold, and one half was too hot. Did you know that we're close enough to the sun to not burn to death? We're at the perfect distance. Otherwise, we'd be fried raisins or we'd be freezing cold every day.
Yep, it was all part of God's perfect plan to put us here. And let me see. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters." That just means like let it actually take form. Let there be like a dome. So it's actually going to be like a bubble shape. It's not
gonna be like a
it's not going to be like a
It's not just going to be like
shape.
Different directions going everywhere.
Yeah, like the atmosphere around the earth. Like let there actually be something around this. Let's start making it into an actual shape
and then
here.
The earth wouldn't it turn on its axis if afterwards?
I don't know. I don't know if he's probably set it to spin after he made it.
If he made everything afterwards at 60, he also made the axis. Turn in a circle after.
Yeah, probably.
So we would have done that.
Alright, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So that means like I'm gonna put some clouds up here. Okay. Kenzie's over here. She says that we should do a shout out for Paige. Paige loves Jesus, and she's one of our really good friends. And
I also like to give a shout out. It's a full radio station though. It's Real Life with Jack Hibbs.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's
He's
really, really
good
funny.
Preacher, but he doesn't use it. Any here.
105.1.
I think so. I think it's 105.1, but I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to check on the radio. But otherwise, it starts at 7:31 in the morning, and it continues in a day. And I don't know where the church is located at. I don't think it's inside the state, but otherwise, there's a bunch of different church services if you'd ever want to figure out where he's located.
Alright, where was I? Okay, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So he's separating the atmosphere. He's making the clouds, and he's making the water actually on earth. So now there's clouds and there's regular water. God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. So now he made clouds, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So he made actual heaven, like up here, way above the earth, way up. He made heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. So this is the second day. So he made the entire earth in 6 days, and then he rested on the seventh. God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together in one place. So he makes all the water in one place. It's kind of moved over, and let dry land appear. And it was so. So he's making the dry land come up. Oh, it was the not Pathagon part. I don't remember what it's called. Pythagorean. Was that it? I don't know. If you guys know what we're talking about, please put it in the comments below.